What's up, everybody? Caleb here, and we're taking a quick look at the Method Saddle from Latitude Outdoors. I recently just ditched my tethered Phantom, and I made the switch to Latitudes. So long tethered, and hello Latitudes Outdoors. Let's go. That's such a beautiful animal. One of the biggest reasons why I switched, this saddle right here is 100% made right here in Michigan. So, you know, it's great being able to support a Michigan business. This also is a two-panel design. That was another reason why I switched. So you have your upper and then your lower, and I'll show you guys how that works here in just a little bit. They also have a buckle and buckle-free design. And your buckle-free design is basically just Sterling O-Plus rope with, I forget what the name of the knot is, but it works similar to a Prusik, to where you can pull it through, and then it bites and stays in place. Now, go listen to the Bowhunter Chronicles podcast, because Adam Miller, he sat down with the 2 out of the 3 guys that started Latitudes Outdoors, and basically by the time that that podcast was done and over with, I was completely sold on the saddle. I ended up buying it like the following weekend. So just because those guys are going to be able to talk about their saddle a lot better than what I can. So Latitudes Outdoors, they offer 2 saddles, the Method and the Classic, which the Classic is just your regular single panel saddle, and again the Method is your 2-panel buckle and buckle free design like I just talked about. All your ropes are Sterling O-Plus ropes, from your bridge to your belt, and even to this, even to your tree tether, it's all Sterling O-Plus rope, and even your lineman's belt is Sterling O-Plus rope as well. And another awesome thing about their ropes and everything is they all come with these Prusik tenders. So that is absolutely fantastic. Prusik tenders are an absolute must-have for saddle hunting. They make adjusting your Prusik knots a heck of a lot easier. You basically pull on the rope and it pushes that Prusik knot up, and it takes a lot of hassle out of it. Before we get in the tree, I want to show you guys how this is actually held into place. So you have these little clips right here, and to separate it just like that, you come over here to the other side and slide it out just like that, and then there is your dual panels right there. So this one stays up higher, and then this one is the one that drops down lower. It's going to drop down below your butt. Now, another thing that's nice about the 2-panel design is it gets rid of the hip pinch. And for you guys that don't know what that is when it comes to saddle hunting, it's a term where the saddle rides about on your hips. You want it above your hips, but where your bridge loops here, when they pull, they can kind of create this pinching sensation around your hip area. And this saddle actually really eliminates that sensation of hip pinch. It makes it way more comfortable for sitting and or standing, because that bottom panel that drops, you can really fine tune it to where you're going to want it for either standing and leaning or sitting. I also forgot to mention too, the only metal that's on this is pretty much these little clips for your leg straps. Now I leave mine permanently attached because it's too hard with this little spring-loaded tab to get it out from the loops. So when I put this saddle on, I just basically grab a hold of the saddle right like this, bring my legs right on through it, pull the saddle up into place, Adjust the rope to where I want it. Adjust those a little bit, and I can even pull these up tighter, but I leave them a little bit looser because otherwise it's going to create a pinching sensation down here, and that's not fun. Not fun at all. So yeah, another thing too, these are adjustable. I might have to take this off, but you have a Prusy knot here, so where you can actually adjust your bridge length, and you can also adjust on how high or how low your bridge sits on your bridge loops here. You can just simply slide this down and slide it up, so you can really fine tune the comfort level in that. So let's jump into the tree now. So when you get in the tree, you could hunt out of it just like this, but it's not very comfortable. It gives me the sensation that it wants to continuously ride up. When I get in the tree, I basically relieve the pressure here, and I unflip the saddle from both sides. Saddle, other panel drops down, and you can get it into that comfortable position. That actually goes down a little bit more, just like that. So, and when you want to go into more of a sitting style, you drop it down even more, and you can really get into that sitting position. And let me tell you what, this sitting position is super comfortable. It really conforms to you. It just makes it so much more comfortable to be able to sit. It doesn't want to ride up as like a single panel would want to, and how I've had that happen before. You know, it just gives me that sensation it wants to ride up. So, and it's super easy to adjust. You know, just pull the tension off and you can adjust this as needed. Same thing here with your bridge. We can shorten it up here a little bit, and by having it shorter makes it a little bit easier to stand. It makes it a little bit more comfortable having a shorter bridge, and then more for a sitting style would be better to have it longer, in my opinion. That's what I personally find with between sitting and standing. It's what I find to be the most comfortable. I tell you what, this saddle is literally the Cadillac of saddles. I really love this dual panel. It is way more comfortable than a single panel, in my opinion, and you know, it's just the way to go. Now, if you want to try this saddle out, reach out to me. If you're relatively close, I'd be more than happy to go meet up with you and have you try it out and whatnot. You can even jump on Facebook, search Saddle Hunters, or Michigan Saddle Hunters as well. There's communities out there for saddle hunting that a lot of these guys are more than happy and more than willing to go meet up with you to have you try out a saddle. And just so that way you can try it out before you end up spending the cash on saddles, because saddles are not cheap. This one ran me about $470 with the ropes and the saddle and the carabiners. Oh yeah, before I forget, their dump pouch here is absolutely fantastic. I could fit probably about 5 of their ropes in it. This thing is way bigger than the tethered one, and it's got a fancy zipper pocket on the front side of it as well. That's really nice. So you can put your phone in there if you have a smaller phone. You can put milkweed in there, or just some smaller miscellaneous stuff that you need. And basically, actually, what's going to go in that one is going to be my his strap and my stuff to hang my bow and all my gear off of it. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully this video helped you guys. Hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, do all that stuff, and we will see you all in the next one, guys. Thanks for watching.